Nah, Beyoncé got a better tribute than Usher at his own performance.
Hi everybody, I'm Maya. I typically make music, fashion, and craft content, but I watched the BET Awards last night and I have some thoughts. I wanted to dip my toe into something. I wanted to try my hand at a commentary video. I'm a little bit nervous about stepping into commentary content because I'm very opinionated, for lack of a better word, but I do want to remain cognizant of the fact that people have feelings. So I'll make sure to offer something constructive with my critique. This is literally just me dipping my toe in the commentary waters and we shall see how it goes. Okay, so boom. On the docket we have tribute to Usher and we're gonna dip into final thoughts. Dun dun dun. Let's move on to this Usher tribute, y'all. It was scary a little bit. Like, who was scared? Like, who in here was scared? Like me, I was scared because girl, we're opening up and it's giving Childish Gambino. Childish Gambino. Girl, Gambino seemed pretty random to me. Like, it was giving y'all already knew he was gonna be there, so you knew he was gonna be available, so then you asked him to do it. Not a great fit as a performer and not a very effective opening either for a tribute. Like, if that was me sitting in the audience, I'd be like, where y'all going with this? Where y'all going with this? And where y'all went with it was Keke Palmer. Which again, seemed kind of random. Mind you, she ate the choreo for sure. And the outfits was cute. Love the little cheeky moment with the pan drop. I could tell Usher appreciated that. And I'm not mad that the vocals weren't live because she was really selling the fantasy. But it was random. I do know that they have a song together, but it was still random. And like, you know, the whole thing with her at the concert or whatever. But for a tribute, girl, it was random. I don't remember what song she sang, but it went into Summer Walker singing Good Good. First of all, no male singers at all. I guess Childish Gambino was there, but like, girl, no male singers at all. So I wish that for this part, if they're gonna bring Summer Walker to do the Good Good song, why not have a male singer do Usher's part and then have Summer cover the choruses? Because y'all just had Summer do her verse and the chorus with simply her vocals. So it was just kind of like, where was the tribute to Usher in this? Like, I get they have a song together, but where was the tribute to Usher? How was he honored in that moment? You see what I'm saying? Now we're getting into Coco singing There Goes My Baby, which by this point I was wondering, where the man? Not gonna lie, like, there must be a man coming out. Where are the niggas? Where are the men? Like, I'm sure there's hella of them in the audience that y'all could have asked to do some shit. Like, girl, where they at? Despite me wondering that, Coco sounded great. I think this is a great song for her voice. My only like main note for her is that I can tell that exuding sex appeal through movement, like in motion, is still pretty new for her. I just felt like I could see her making sure to hit the beats and make her mark, which was a little awkward when you're supposed to be singing a song that oozes as much sex appeal as There Goes My Baby. Like, it was on her and not in her, and I needed it to be in her. It was like, I wanted you to be in me. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's what that song's supposed to make you feel like. So I just felt like I could see her thinking, and like, there's a way that you finish a movement when you're fully exuding it and living through it. You know what I'm saying? I could tell she rehearsed for sure, but it was just a little bit, I just wanted it to be oozing out of her. Like, I just wanted it to be oozing out of her, and it just wasn't. But she sounded great. I will say that. Okay, Marsha Ambrosius. Either she should have taken a better breath before that opening line, or she should have used tune to help her with intonation, because honestly, the song is like way too iconic to have missed the mark, and missed the mark she did. Honestly, out of all the performers, she could have easily done a pre-record. Girl, and no one would have been the wiser because of how static it's just lasers around you, girl. And it was dark, it was moody. Can't nobody see you? No way, girl. That could have been a sickening pre-record, okay? A sickening pre-record, and it would have ate down, and it would have sold me fantasy. But I fully missed the fantasy when you're not hitting the notes. I need the notes to be hit during a tribute, girl. Fully missed out on the fantasy. Mind you, when Chloe came out, hello, hear me. When Chloe came out, this is what I mean by selling the fantasy, okay? Catch it. If you're going to pre-record your vocal, girl, sell it to me. And sell it to me she did, girl. What they be doing with the credit card? Girl, bought, paid for. What? Ate it up. Nom, 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 nom. What? She ate that performance, girl. It was honestly so refreshing to see her because I haven't seen her perform in a while, like since Coachella really. Good Kisser, perfect song for her. Perfect song for her voice, perfect song for her energy, her performance style. Like, and I could tell Usher enjoyed it. Like, honestly, besides maybe Breonna Taylor and Victoria Monet, who are coming up towards the end of the tribute, I think Usher enjoyed her the most. And so did I. So then we get to Nice and Slow, which they don't have no man, which was sang by Tinashe. Mind you, Tinashe. Let's pause here. Why didn't Tinashe have a main stage performance slot? Girl, I've Been a Nasty Girl has been ripping and running. Okay, somebody gonna match her. Freak has been ripping and running. So I'm just not understanding. I'm sure there was many things that was last minute. They could have last minute got her a performance slot for factual. So I'm confused because now it feels like, oh, well, let's give her something. So we're gonna have her do this song that really is not her vibe. And she didn't shine on, really. She wasn't a great fit for this tribute or the song. Nice and Slow is just way too, first of all, one of my favorite Usher songs. So it's just way too classic for the ball had been dropped like this. Like, girl, the ball was, like, girl, the ball dropped. And then, mind you, the arrangement for this song was probably the weakest out of all the other arrangements for all the other songs. I'm assuming it was the same MD for all of them. So this is just a note for that. Like, girl, the arrangement for this song was probably the weakest for me. Starting from the transition into the song, into the fact that, girl, y'all skipped the most iconic part of the song. They call me U.S.H.E.R. Nobody's saying it? Oh, indeed. Baby, tell me what you want to do with me. Gotta feel like Jodeci every time that you roll with me, holding me. Who's in charge? Who's in charge? Who's in charge? Girl, nobody. It was no USHERRAYMOND. Baby, tell me what you want to do with me. Got it feeling like Jodeci. Like, it was none of that. Nobody felt like Jodeci. Hell is we doing? Hell is we doing? And then it was such an energetic drop off from Good Kisser. The sequencing was odd. So it's like, if you're not gonna sell me with who's calling me? If you're not gonna sell me with the performer, at the very least, sell me with the sequencing. Hello? What are we doing? And then last thing I want to hit on, because this happened a couple times throughout the tribute, that in my opinion, I think there's a certain level of etiquette that should be present for tributes and things where you're honoring people. I don't think that you should still be trying to promote yourself within a tribute. For example, Summer Walker only doing her verse, Tinashe changing the "Tell me, do you want to get freaky" to saying "Match My Freak" to allude to her nasty song, and then Lotto changing part of the Ludacris verse later on to something to allude to her birthday song when she literally performed Birthday earlier in the night. We don't need to keep promoting ourselves when we're supposed to be honoring somebody. So I don't know, that was just odd to me. And I thought it was tacky, if I'm being so real with you. Honestly, Tinashe shouldn't have even had to reference her song in the tribute because she should have gotten a main stage performance slot, period. Now we're back up energy-wise, and we're doing Tiana Taylor and Victoria Monet doing Bad Girl. Love to see the recreation of the performance with Beyoncé, like, in the formative part of my brain, okay? Honestly, if I had to be anybody in this tribute, I would have wanted to be Victoria Monet playing Beyonce. I don't have to sing. Nobody has to be mad that I'm not a man singing, and I'm recreating something iconic. Like, I would have wanted that spot. Speaking of that, I love seeing her embody, like, Beyonce's performance style, like that kind of wild and free, you know what I'm saying? Like, very much full body, like, that energy of it all. Like, I enjoyed seeing that. I thought she did a really good job. Both her and Tiana have such great stage presence, so it was just really nice seeing that stage presence together. I'm gonna be here for now because the lighting has like changed so significantly. I really enjoyed seeing their performance styles like together because they complement each other so well. Like, the choreo and the camera work ate down per usual, like champagne care. Like, what do we think? And mind you, this is another great example of what, say it with me, selling the fantasy. In the entertainment industry, we are here to sell the fantasy. So I like when I'm buying what you're selling. I do. Then we get to Lotto for doing the Ludacris verse, where I'm left to wonder, Girl, where's Ludacris? Because y'all got his vocals playing and she just rapping over top of them. So y'all couldn't book Ludacris? And then not only could y'all not book Ludacris, y'all couldn't book one of the 18 billion, thousand, trillion, million male rappers from Atlanta to rap his part. And then it gets to a point where now I'm starting to see all the previous performers come out and like, you know, stand in a straight line with one another. And I'm like, this is the end? Is Usher gonna have to go up and speak after this? Girl, there's no way this is the end. There's literally no way that the most anticlimactic climax is happening right now. There's literally no way. And it was. I was so confused. But what I will say is it was nice to see the lighting design from the Yeah music video recreated. But honestly, watching this tribute, number one, had me thinking of a couple things. Girl, where were the men's? Like, as much as I love women down and love to see so many female performers this year, this particular tribute, like, I could have done good with, like, okay, we could have kept Coco, we could have kept Victoria and Tiana, we could have kept Chloe. I don't mind Kiki, but like all the other slots, it should have been a man. I understand Lotto because it's giving Atlanta, but y'all couldn't have got nobody to do yeah. It's no man that could do 4 notes. Yeah. Even a Trevor Jackson girl, somebody, Jacquees, somebody. There's a deficit, surely, of male pop and R&B singer-dancer combos. And I know, obviously, Chris Brown was unavailable and probably wouldn't have done it. I don't know if they asked Lucky Day. Like, there was so many guys that they could have asked that even if they don't have the same level of mainstream notoriety as Victoria Monet or Chloe or Coco Jones, like the way that the girls do, even if you don't have that, what's your team doing? Because if I'm a man who was clearly inspired by Usher and I'm an artist now, in the industry, in the game, and I hear that BET is doing a Usher tribute, I'm on my team's ass like white on goddamn rice on who's gonna get me on that stage. Because, like, for example, somebody like a Josh Levi or somebody like a T.A. Thomas or something like that, even like a goddamn Luke James, definitely not as well known, but like that could have been a great opportunity. If people don't know you, don't stream your songs, girl, whatever have you, now you get to do this Usher tribute. You sing your goddamn face down the house boots caboodle. You do your 1-2, your biggest 1-2 step. You do the biggest 1-2 step you've ever goddamn done in your whole life. And now everybody's wondering, who's that? Why the hell I ain't heard of him? Girl, he could sing, girl. And he's kind of cute. You know, if that's what the people are going to think, girl, I don't know. Like, it could have been so opportune to gain some notoriety, to gain some public intrigue. So I just felt like the boys don't have good teams. And whoever was in charge on the BET tip, girl, what was y'all doing? If I'm being so real with you, girl, if I'm Usher, if the ball was going to be dropped on my tribute, girl, get me involved. Girl, get me involved. Number one, I hope that I have a career that is one day worth being honored. Like, that's so fly. Like, would love that for self and love to see it for others that truly deserve it. I hope, girl, when it's my time for honorments, it's some bad bitches out that can really do me right, honey. Because when I'm up there doing a Beyoncé tribute, I'm handling mine. I just wish that his tribute was taken better care of because the ball was dropped. I think they definitely could have trimmed the fat and made some changes, some adequate shifts. Who was in charge? Because at the end of the day, I can never fault an artist for being like, y'all want me to honor Usher? Yeah, thanks. Yeah, I'll be there. I'll be there in honorment. You don't know who else is going to be honoring with you more than likely until it's given rehearsals and you hear them from the highways and byways who it might be. Even if some people did good, the ball was dropped ultimately. I shouldn't, as a person being tributed to, be up and down on whether or not I'm enjoying this. I could tell when he was enjoying it and I could tell when he was being polite, which sucks when the camera is on you, girl. Thank God for the shades. Because now I'm feeling like, damn, was my career not worth the respect and the regard of it being done right? Even if the guys that coulda, shoulda, and woulda performed didn't have the same level of fame or notoriety as other performers, at least he would have been done justice. Felt bad for Usher, but also, sidebar though, I don't know if what happened, like what his team planned for this year is really what it gave. Because even like his speech, the speech hit everything but a point. And it made me think, damn, I'm happy Usher's not my dad, because if I ever got in trouble and got lectured to, I feel like he would never stop talking. And that would blow me. So I was just trying not to get in trouble because like every sentence ended with a comma, girl. But my mouth was just hanging open for the most part in confusion. I am Confucian. I have notes, and I just want things to be better. These kinds of spaces are really important, even though don't nobody watch TV no more. So many great artists have performed there, have started their careers there. It has such a great opportunity to be actually culture's biggest night. No corners cut, because me personally, like, I love Black people. I love being Black, and I can't wait to perform at the BET Awards one day. I look forward to that opportunity. But yeah, I want to thank y'all for watching. Let me know what y'all thought. Let me know if y'all like my little commentary, my little ramblings on and on and on and on and on. The beat goes on and on and on and on, girl. If you like it, I might do more of these. Give me notes. I love a note. I love constructive criticism, okay? So I would love to hear feedback. Tell me what y'all thought. Like, am I tripping? I'm not tripping, but like, let me know if y'all think I'm tripping. My name is Maya. I be crocheting and I be singing and I'm doing fashion content. So if you like stuff like that, follow me on Instagram and TikTok and everywhere that you can follow people, girl, follow me. I guess. I like YouTube the most, so I would love for you to subscribe. But yeah, bye.